Hey there. So let's cover Module 2 lab. The project is buying a home. The requirements on your part is to submit it as one PDF, the information I'm asking for. Create a cover page basically of your name, the course, the project title. You can name it whatever you want. City, zip code where the house is located. Number 2 is house snapshot. If you can just come over, there's a thing called a snipping tool. See that right there? You can use that, snip on it, hit new, and you can snap anything you want, copy it and paste it with a Control V. Okay. You could also do right click, save, or right click, copy and paste. Whichever is easiest for you, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to see what the house looks like. The address, the asking price, 1 to 2 photos from the listing. This you can do with snipping tool or with copy paste. The year the house was built and how many beds and baths. Savings plan. So first thing you want to do is choose the target down payment percentage is 20%. And that's to avoid you having to pay what's called PMI. Then you're going to choose how many years it's going to take you to save up for that 20% down payment and show the required monthly savings amount to meet this target. You can use your annuities formula for this, using the 20% down as your A, and then look for your PMT for that. To find out what the 20% of the home is, I've given you how to do that. It's the price of the home times the 20%. Remember, the 20% needs to be in decimal form. So 20 divided by 100, so 0.2 times the price of the house. And that's going to be the amount of your down payment. Should say PMT is your monthly deposits into the savings that you're going to solve for. Current annuity rates, number of years you'll be saving, and figure you're making 12 monthly payments. For the loan calculation, to find out how much your loan is going to be, you take the loan principal, the amount that they're asking for the house, and subtract the 20% off. That is going to be your P for your loan formula. Using the interest rate associated with your credit score, there's a category down below. You're going to compute for both a 15-year and a 30-year fixed mortgage. Find out what your payment would be for both. So if you scroll further down here, I've provided you, let me clean this up a little bit. Sorry about that. A FICO score, and then the year that's associated with it. So now we're going to talk more about the FICO score here in just a minute. Don't freak out on me thinking, oh my God, she wants to know my credit. No, you're fine. You're fine. I got you. I want you to know your credit is what I want. So let's go back up. Talking about the credit score check, because the rest of this you already should be able to do. It's just your loan formula. The credit score check is just a record of your current credit score. It adjusts daily depending upon what happens with your credit. I'm going to recommend that you use the free or soft pull services. Do not do anything that's going to affect your credit. And tell me the name of the service you used. If you're uncomfortable revealing your personal credit info, I totally get that. Substitute an example credit score. You could go lower, you could go higher. But I want you to be realistic with yourself because that's the goal here. Okay. There's a difference between a soft and a hard pull. A hard pull is what they're going to do. If you go in there and you try to get a loan for a home right now, or get a car loan, or to see what you can get, that's a hard pull, and that's going to make your number go down substantially. It says slightly. No, it can be substantial. A soft pull is when you use one of the free, no hard pulls, and you can use any of these. I have used every single one of these. Feel free to help yourself, just so that you know what you're dealing with. Okay. And then you can make the choice on how you want to move forward with this lab. The reflection I do want you to do. How long would it take you to buy this home? Would you choose a 15-year or a 30-year mortgage, and tell me why? Let me know what your trade-offs are, what you're giving up and what you're getting in return. What steps could could you take to improve your credit score before applying? So say your credit score is not where you want it to be. I want you to go on, not just use AI. I want you to find options you have of things that you can do, not a generalist thing of what everyone can do, but what you can do to make an impact, a positive impact on your credit score. Okay. Because you might already be doing some positive things, and there's some things you might just not know. Okay. You could even take AI, put in there, this is my credit score, this is what I'm doing, this is, the things that are making the hit. What are some positive things I can do to get a positive reflection? That would be amazing for AI. I don't expect you to know this information. This is the rubric on how you're going to be graded. Okay. Academic honesty and safety notes. I do not want this entire thing to be made from AI. The only part of this that should be AI is the part in what you can do to better your situation to get a better interest rate on your loans. Okay. If you use a real listing, please cite the URL. If you prefer privacy, use a fictional address, but use a real listing. You could go on Zillow, you can go on realtor.com. There are so many great places. If you want to choose a different location other than Jamestown, I would expect that. If you want to stay in Jamestown, fantastic. And here's an extension. There's an extension of extra credit of up to 5 points. Include the property tax and homeowners insurance estimates and compute estimated monthly escrow. So you wouldn't have this monthly escrow. You wouldn't have this monthly computation for that. You will have homeowners and property insurance and property tax, but you won't have escrow because of that 20% that I'm having you put down. And then turn it in as a single document as a PDF in Brightspace in the assignments. Or you can go straight into the assignment and type your answers there. It's totally up to you how you would like to present it. Please do not turn it in on paper. I will not accept it. You need to know how to submit in college on documents. All right. So when you're doing your loans, make sure that if you're doing the 15-year, basing it on your FICO score. When you're doing the 30-year, the numbers are based on the FICO score. Okay. So make sure those numbers are representative when you're doing that. Again, feel free to adjust up or down however you would like. I'm not going to judge you either way. This is only for you, honestly. The main thing is that I'm looking at what you are going to do to fix the situation, how to make things better, things like that. Because I would love for you all to have the opportunity to own a home and deal with the fun stuff that. Let me know what questions you have. I've extended this an extra day to Tuesday because that way we have class and you can ask me anything you want then. If you still have further questions, do not wait until Tuesday to start this. You will be kicking yourself in the tuchus if you do that. All right. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. And oh gosh, I'm going to hopefully see y'all this Thursday. So we'll see you then. Bye.